Lincoln Railer basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM and streaming live on WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Shelter Insurance Agent Corey Leonard, AAA Windows, Siding and Doors, The Carpet House, Town and Country Bank, Lincoln IGA, Fifth Street Food Mart, Jason Schmidt and Channel Seeds, Friendship Manor, Rick Ham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Lincoln Printers, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln College, Realtor Nancy Cunningham at Brady Realtors, Stacy Family Pharmacy, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Lincoln Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, Edward Jones Financial Advisor Christine Short, St. Clara's Manor, Eaton Corporation, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, Headline Salon LLC, and by Family Custom Cleaners, Laundry, Tanning, and U-Haul.
5'9" senior Emmett Hale, 6'2" junior Stephon Jarrett, 6'2" junior Stephon Bobbitt, 6'1" senior Tamon Davis, and 6'4" junior Julian Jones. And Josh, you remember Jones was the one that single-handedly got Eisenhower back in the game against the Railers the first time these teams played. Yeah, you're right. He was a guy that was going inside and outside, and that was over at MacArthur High School, so you got to think he's going to be one of their weapons again tonight. Opening tap is controlled by Eisenhower. They are going to the basket, coming towards us here on the baseline. And that's where he hurt us too, was along that baseline and in the corner. A good shooter from the corner, and then very capable of going to the basket baseline. In the corner, Hale drives through, and quickly we've got a foul down in the corner. And that's going to be whistled, I believe, on Ben Grunder. Ben picking up his first foul, first on the Railers. Yeah, Ben had a nice game again at Lanphier. You see the sophomore growing with confidence as he gets more and more games under his belt in the varsity uniform. Railers in their road red uniforms. White lettering trimmed in green, green lettering trimmed in white. Has half a minute gone by in first quarter. Jones on the wing. Back on top to Bobbitt. Lob up. Jones coming baseline. Jones on the baseline, watched by Hop, closely inside to Davis. Davis turns against Grunder. Has it partially deflected by Hop. The Railer rebound comes down to Isles, and the Railers look for their first possession of the night here. Yeah, Panthers looks like they're going to go man-to-man. The Railers got a good chance to run their offense here, run some sets, get some back doors, also get open for some threes, which KJ Fry's been shooting the ball as well as anybody from three for the Railers. Isaiah with a strong move down the right side of the lane, but Jones is there to tip it away in a block shot, and Eisenhower comes back this way. Fake, off the glass, no. Tipped around, it's going to be out of bounds. It'll stay with the Panthers. You ask and you shall receive, Jeff. The Lady Railers are up 40-17 at halftime. Wow. In the regional championship against, you said, Mahomet Seymour, good for them. Minute and a half gone by. They need to start the clock. The clock's not running for some reason. Extra basketball. Down in the corner. Underneath, tipped out of it. Now it's running as we're taking it. Now it's running as we're taking it out of bounds. It's supposed to be running while the ball is in play. Bizarro basketball here from Eisenhower. And no, there's no truth to if we make a basket, they take away 2 points. Right. Strange beginnings here. They look to go backdoor. Garrett almost threw that pass, but he did a good job holding on to it. Hop goes baseline. He lost it, and then an offensive foul, I believe, is going to be whistled on Hop as Aaron went in and Tavis stepped in the way. And it looked like as Aaron went up, he kind of got it caught on his hip, lost it. There was contact, so Hop picks up his first, second team foul.
Yeah, he had lost the ball, and as his drive was going to the basket, Eisenhower had stepped in for a charge. So 2 quick fouls for the Railers, one on Grunder and now one on Hop.
Jarrett and Bobbitt play catch in the backcourt, work into the front court. They do so to Davis. Davis looks to go baseline, throws it up, and it'll roll good.
Yeah, the difference right there, Jeff, is that Eisenhower stuck in and will take the charge. The Railers backed away and tried to sweep it from him before he got to the basket, and usually that charge won, as that time the Panthers were able to pick up the charge on Hop.
Panthers with an early 2-0 lead. Hop hands off to Isaiah, top of the key. Picks up his dribble. They swing it on quickly. KJ fakes the 3, drives in. There's lots of contact, and we're going to say that the contact was no foul and that KJ lost it out of bounds, so it'll stay with Eisenhower.
Good aggressive drive by KJ. It looks like he tried to sidestep that charge and did a good job, but no call underneath the hoop.
5:15 to go in the first quarter. Jones, and Hop picks up his second as he tried to swat it away from Jones. And we've seen this a lot. Somebody getting in early foul trouble for the Railers. 5:14 to go. Aaron Hop has picked up his second. And the official right in front of Coach Alexander is getting a dissertation on basketball.
Yeah, they're not making many calls on the other end, and Hop picks up his second foul on just a play, 22 feet from the basket, and one of those ones where we've cannot afford to pick up.
The ball thrown away. Aaron Hop with a quick move down the lane. Up and good. Railers on the board. Quickly into the front court. 4:45 to go. Tied at 2 here in the first quarter. Thank you for joining us from Eisenhower High School. Railer basketball on a Friday night.
Well, Coach trying to get, looks like Kirby in probably to replace Hop, and Hop's got to be really cautious of what he does.
Bobbitt had it tipped away, ball loose. He controls it back. Still now. Stepped over in the backcourt, so the turnover. Good job by Isaiah forcing him. He didn't let him just go get it easily as Hop checks out, and you said Bryson Kirby in.
Yeah, well, and it just didn't have control of it at all, really. It looked like, and that time Isaiah was able to put Jarrett, went over and back, and they're going to take him out right away. But good pressure by defense by the Railers. They've turned up the pressure a little bit. Right now, look pretty quick out there. They continue to go to the basket on the offensive end.
So after the turnover, tied at 2. 4:10 to go in the first. KJ on the left side, out high to Garrett. Garrett, the lane opens up. Garrett goes strong, missed it, but there for the putback. Yeah. Rebound, good as Grunder.
Nice job by Grunder hanging around that basket on the offensive end, and Isles got the ball tipped away a little bit, kind of a block shot as he went up to do that left-handed layup, but Grunder was there for the cleanup, and good job by Ben. The Railers can keep this defense up.
Railers up 4-2. Hale down to the corner to Yassine Taylor. Back to Bobbitt. Bobbitt with a strong move off the glass. Good. There was contact with Isaiah, but no call. 3.5 to go in the first. Low-scoring game to get things started. Tied at 4. Isaiah kicks it over to Ben. Ben is fouled. Nice drive by Bowers.
Well, and Eisenhower really picking up about three-quarter court against our guards, and right now Bowers can get by his guy. He's shown that. Hop has been able to get by his guy, and Bowers got in the lane. Grunder's man came over to help, and Isaiah did a good job of keeping his head up. Found Grunder underneath for attacking the basket. See if Ben can put these free throws in.
First free throw by Ben is up and good. Down at Lanphier on Tuesday night, Josh, Ben had a season-high 7 points.
Yeah, had a nice game, Grunder. 7 points, as you said. Just 1 rebound, but he was battling underneath. A lot of times Ben doesn't get the rebounds every time, but he battles and keeps the other guys off the boards, and some of the Railers come in and clean them up.
Grunder gets them both. He has 4. Railers have a 6-4 advantage. Hale, Bobbitt, in the lane. Davis with the left hand. That's no good. Gets the rebound over Isaiah. Won't go down, but a foul is called on the rebound, and Davis will go to the line. He will be shooting 2. First foul of the night.
Davis did a good job. Got a shot from about 8 feet, but he didn't stand and watch it. After he shot, he went and got the rebound, and Bowers didn't do a very good job of going to box out. He let him come in and had a free rein right to the basket. Isaiah's got it. Once he shoots it, he's got to go and box him out and then go get the rebound.
3:10 to go. First one goes down. 6-5 our score. Bryson Kirby on that last foul. His first, fourth on the team. Davis with 3. The lefty on the way. That one's off, no good. And that one wouldn't have counted anyway because it came across.
Too early. Free throw shooter's got to wait till it hits the rim. And Davis that time knew it was off, so he went to go get the rebound really quickly and too quickly.
3 minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Railers with a 6-5 advantage. Aaron Hopp on the bench in foul trouble with 2. Popping out to fire off a 3 is Ben Grunder. It's on the way. Long, no good. Rebound to Taylor for the Panthers. Quickly into the front court is Young. Down to Hale in the corner. Watched there by Bowers. Now back to Davis. Taylor calling for one of the guards to come get the basketball. 2:35 left in the first. Lincoln with a 1-point lead. Hale down in the corner to Taylor. Swing it now to Young. Over on the far wing to Hale. Watched by Isles.
Panthers really patient right now, not really doing anything toward the basket.
3 on the way. That's way short. Jones tries to get the rebound. He doesn't. Davis grabs it. Tipped out of bounds. Last touched by Eisenhower. And it'll head the other way to the Railers. Railer basketball this year brought to you by Eaton Corporation, Friendship Manor, and Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital. 2 minutes to go in quarter number 1. Railers the ball and a 1-point lead at 6-5. Fry on the right side, back on top to Kirby. Isaiah kicks back to Garrett. Garrett the lefty 3. That's off the back of the rim. Jones the rebound for Eisenhower. Quickly into the front court. Young with it on the baseline. Kicks back out to Hale. Hale fakes the 3. Now back to Davis. Davis on the top of the key. Works it over to Jones. Minute and a half to go. 3 on the way. That's going to be long, but the rebound comes down to Young, who grabs it and puts it in.
Yeah, right now the Panthers just more aggressive on the boards than the Railers. They're fighting underneath. They're scrapping, and the smallest guy on the court, Jones, picks up the rebound and puts it in. Or Young, sorry.
Minute 15 to go. Isaiah on the left wing. Goes by Davis. And a foul is going to be whistled on Davis. That'll be his first, second on the Panthers.
Railers not big inside, Jeff, but lately we've done a pretty good job of rebounding. We're finding bodies. We're being aggressive to the boards. Not so far tonight here in the first quarter. We're not finding bodies and we're not aggressive, and that's not something good for the Railers when you're undersized.
The one thing we have noticed, I think, so far is no matter who's got Isaiah, so far he's been able to take every one of them all night.
Well, and I think Hopp would have been the same way if he wouldn't have picked up that second foul early in the first quarter, because he was getting by his guy at any time.
Kirby inbounds, and the pass is taken away. Stolen by KT Graves. He goes in with the layup. Missed it badly. When the rebound comes down, they kick it back out to Hale in the lane. He throws it up and good. Under a minute, it's a 9-6 lead for Eisenhower.
And all putbacks really for Eisenhower so far. Last couple possessions, the Railers not hitting the offensive boards.
KJ 3, that's no good. Again, the rebound to Taylor for Eisenhower. Taylor down to Young. Young goes up high off the glass, and it'll go as well.
And it's been Young, too, the 5'10" sophomore.
11-6, the lead for Eisenhower. They've run off 7 in a row. Fry out to Isles, now over to Kirby, down to 20 seconds. We talked about the lighting here and how well it would be good for shooting. Railers have 2 baskets and none from 3.
Yeah, we've been off. Fry missed one there in the corner. Isles had a chance at one. Not a good start for the Railers, not being aggressive on the boards and not hitting any threes.
Foul on Forrest, his first. Ball's tipped around but controlled by Isles. We're down to 12 seconds. It's an 11-6 lead for Eisenhower. Isles down to 7. Down to Grunder on the wing. Here comes Bowers. In the corners, Bryson fires a 3. Shot it way long. Rebound comes down. Isaiah threw it up. It wouldn't have counted. Oh, we got a foul right before the buzzer.
I think on the rebound, Isaiah did a good job. He picked up the air ball from Kirby, got fouled on the putback.
So the foul will be on Young. That's his first, but the first quarter will not be over till Isaiah makes both these free throws. Missed the first one. Isaiah, 68% free throw shooter. 11-6. Isaiah can pull the Railers within 4. On the way. Missed them both. That's the way our first quarter ends. Eisenhower 11, Lincoln 6. Back to the second in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Second quarter of action underway here in Decatur. Railers trail 11-6. Lincoln has the basketball as we start the second quarter. Get it down on the low block to Isaiah Bowers. Now they work it around the perimeter. Nice pass underneath from Kirby to Bowers to Grunder. Grunder high off the glass, and it'll go. Yeah. And I think Ben got away with a shuffle with his feet.
I think you're right, too. It looks like he did travel. The Railers not getting back on defense, and an easy basket for Eisenhower. But that time Eisenhower starts in their matchup zone. That time the Railers did a good job of passing the ball, found Isaiah right underneath the basket, and then he found Grunder cutting to the hoop.
But as you said, just that quickly, Eisenhower got it into the front court. Hale hit the little baseline jumper. It's 13-8. Railers still down by 5, 7 minutes to go.
Yeah, coach taking a gamble, putting Hop back in there.
KJ 3, missed it. Ball tipped around, still trying to fight for it, and KJ comes away with it. Railers get the rebound, back on top to Hop. To Kirby, try, down low to Isaiah. Isaiah makes a move under the basket, back to Grunder. Grunder the shot fake. Back on top to Bryson. Bryson spins with the catch. KJ open corner 3, yes.
Got it. KJ starting 1 for 3 so far on threes, and that time it was a little better, a little more wide open that time for KJ.
First 3 of the night for the Railers. Railers pull within 2 at 13-11. 6.5 to go here in half number 1. Hale barks out the signal. Over to Jones. And we talk about how good Jones was in the first matchup. Eisenhower had that 5-point lead, and he didn't score in the first quarter.
Right, and that's a guy that can do it underneath or from the outside. It was 3s and 2s last time the Railers played Eisenhower.
Down in the corner, there's Jones, the lefty 3 on the way. Back rim, no. Fight for the rebound. Isaiah Bowers comes out with it for the Railers. Looks to push it along the right sideline. Kicks back out. KJ, can he hit 2 in a row?
Yes,
he can.
Great job by Isaiah. Man, does he look quick tonight. Isaiah just got the rebound, took off on a bolt. Did a good job of freezing the defense, kicked it out to Fry. It was the opposite corner. He hit the one in the possession before. Number 20 gets another 3.
Railers now up 14-13. Shot missed inside by Hale. Kirby the rebound. And the Railers playing much better here the first 2.5 of the second quarter. Of course, a lot of that helps when you got a couple threes go down from Fry. And a foul is going to be whistled out high on Hale as he swatted the ball away from Bryson Kirby.
Good box out by Grunder on that last possession. Allowed Hop to go get the ball, but you got to have guys box out. You may not get the rebound all the time, but again, you're going to keep that guy off the board. And the Railers now going to the boards a little bit harder.
14-13, Railers the lead with the basketball spread out. KJ, another one.
Oh,
yep, he's
man,
hot.
They were right on him too. 3 in a row for Fry.
We will take Fry's with that. 17-13, 5 minutes to go. I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself.
And McDonald's.
Davis back out to Bobbitt. Back to Davis. Off the glass, no good. Rebound to Grunder. Railers already with an 11-2 advantage here in the quarter. Ball tipped out of bounds. Foul is going to be whistled on Eisenhower, and that'll go against Bobbitt. That'll be his second.
Railers a lot better here in the second quarter, Jeff. 2 of 8 from the field. 2 of 8 from the field in the first quarter. 0 of 4 from 3. So not a good start. A lot better here in the second as Fry's knocked down three threes.
4:36 to go. 17-13.
Got a partner there, Jeff.
Yeah, he's better looking than you are.
The mascot from Eisenhower, the Panther. checking out WLCN 96.3 FM.
Bryson looks to go backdoor to Hop. Instead, it's back out to Fry. KJ drives down, picks up his dribble. Bryson, can he join the parade?
One more.
Why not? Bryson Kirby for three.
All right, good. And that's excellent penetration that time, Jeff, by Fry. He got in the lane. He froze Kirby's man, and Kirby didn't stand. He relocated down to the corner a little bit farther, and the Railers have got 3 threes in that corner right in front of the Eisenhower bench.
20-13 halfway through the second quarter. Back on top to Hale. Taylor. Now to Graves. A lot of perimeter for Eisenhower. Kick it back over to Hale. Hale's going to drive baseline. Pull up floater, shoots over everything. KJ another rebound.
10 rebounds for Eisenhower in the first quarter, just 4 for the Railers. 5 of them were on the offensive end.
Isaiah looks to make a move. Kicks back out to KJ. Hop. Kirby Grunder in that 3 corner. Grunder mishandles the dribble a little bit. Isaiah turns at the free throw line, swinging around quickly. Ball movement's been much better for the Railers here in this quarter.
A lot quicker. Guys are moving, getting in spots, and we're looking offensive when we catch the basketball.
3 minutes to go. Grunder backing, kicks back out. Bryson thought. Kirby over to Fry for 3. Back rim, no. Rebound comes down to Hale. Hale.
Hop.
Ahead. Kicks back out to Hale. Eisenhower waiting for their 5th member to join him. I think he had a flat tire. So he had that fixed on his shoe. Lob it down in the corner to Jones. Jones up for 3. High rebound.
Ooh, Hop way up there.
Wow.
I'm going to get a charge, Hoppy.
Hoppy
nice pass.
Over to KJ off the glass and good.
Yeah, nice no-look pass. Timeout Panthers, and what a run by the Railers. Up 22-13. 2:27 left here in the second on a big run here. Full timeout for the Panthers, but a big run by KJ. I think Bryson got a 3 in and a big basket there against KJ off a nice pass from Hop.
2:27 to go, 22-13. We will keep it here. Give us an opportunity to thank Lincoln IGA, the Carpet House, Rickham State Farm Insurance, also Realtor Nancy Cunningham at Brady Realtors, and Lincoln Heating and Cooling for their sponsorship of Railer basketball. Josh, Railers on a 14-0 run.
Well, 2 baskets, as we said, 2 of 8 in the first quarter, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. We gave up a lot of rebounds. We were out-rebounded 10-4, and 5 of those were offensive for Eisenhower. Eisenhower shoots 5 of 12 in the first quarter for 42%. They did not make a 3, and they were 1 of 1 from the free throw line. A lot of those 5 baskets, Jeff, were off the offensive end. Second chance points has been big for Eisenhower. 5 of those already in the first quarter.
Well, and you talked about the only basket Eisenhower scored here in the second quarter was after the Railers got that first basket. They got down before the Railers could set their defense, and they were able to get that quick score. After that, nothing.
Kind of like what the Railers are doing, too. They're looking to really push the basketball. Hop and Bowers, especially, when they get the rebound, they're going and gone. And as Coach gets that 22-13 lead, he takes Hop out. Probably going to rest him for the rest of the half with those 2 fouls.
Garrett Isles back in for the Railers. So you've got Isles, Kirby, Fry, Bowers, and Grunder on the floor for the Railers. 2:10 to go. Railers with a 9-point advantage. And the momentum here is turned quickly.
Well, Jones is out of the lineup. Bobbitt out of the lineup for Eisenhower. So where does the scoring come for the Panthers?
22-13. Hale over to Graves. We hear Coach Alexander exhorting the defense to keep their hands up.
I think you're at a point, Jeff, where you can get a team that's 2-13 in the league, 8-17 overall. You're on a 14-0 run. You could really set yourself apart going into halftime. Oh, man. Wasn't much of a foul there.
Looking to go baseline. Grunder picks up his second.
It's 2 on Grunder, so Coach is going to probably have to go to the bench, and he is.
So Grunder will check out. And again, what we talked about, Josh, I'm not sure how much contact there was. It almost looked, there was more of a slip and fall, and that's what they took as the contact. Back on top to Hale. As Josh said, David Biggs in, replacing Grunder. Minute 20 to go. Biggs out on Hale. Jarrett. Now to Young.
But just really don't look at all, you know,
tipped away.
The Panthers aggressive to the basket at all. Just a bunch of passing around the three-point line. And really, again, all their points have come from the offensive rebounds.
Ball was tipped away by Fry into the hands of Bowers. And so the Railers with a chance now to wind down this clock at the end of the first half on a 14-0 run.
Yeah, I think the Railers will set up here and go for one and at least go into the locker room with a 9-point lead. It's going to be tough to hold the ball on the Panthers if they've turned up the defense here on their man-to-man. But another 33 seconds the Railers got to hold it for.
Bowers hands off to Isles. Down top to Kirby, back to Garrett.
Unless you got one of your main ball handlers on the bench and Hop with 2 fouls.
20 seconds to go. Kirby back on top to Isles. Now left wing to Kirby. On top to Fry. KJ with 11 here in the quarter. Isaiah's going to drive baseline, go strong, flip it off the glass, and good. Down to 7 seconds. To 3. I'm not sure they know what the time is. They don't know how much. Hale fires it up on the way. It will not go. Great end to the half for the Railers. Halftime, Lincoln 24, Eisenhower 13. We'll be back with the Growl Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center halftime show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.